hello, and happy Monday. And I'm sorry, I've been talking to Twitch thinking I was talking to YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here and for... And some of y'all knew that it's like, okay, she's talking to us like she thinks that... See, I could see all the chat from YouTube, so I was responding to all of that. And then I connected the Twitch part. The chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Carol says, now you're up. Yeah, well, no, it wasn't that you had to refresh, honey. It was that I wasn't on. I do apologize so much. I am so sorry. I already did a big welcome and... Why is my welcome button not working? There. It might do it. Okay, it's doing it 3 times. There was a delay. What the heck? Anyway, welcome in, guys. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Miss Susan came in and says, I'm here from Utah. It is cold but sunny. That was for the first person that I welcomed in when y'all couldn't hear me. I am so sorry about that. So we got Susan from Utah. Carol is in Michigan. Arizona Chris is in the house. Miss Norma, Red Fox, Labrador. Maureen Pryor in Florida. Miss Tammy Jones, welcome in. Terry Cooper is in the house as well. So Norma probably heard me say something to Terry on the other side, but yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, who else? Miss Sharon is in the house. Welcome in. So you were not late, but I was late. I am so sorry. I can't believe I'm 10 minutes late, all because I forgot to hit the go live button. Used to be, it's just me. It is me. Oh, Anne, thank you. She's at work and has no sound on, but thank you so much for renewing your membership, honey. Thank you so much, Anne. So, used to be when I would go live, it would automatically, when I tell OBS to go live, it would automatically go live on YouTube. And it does it sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to go into the YouTube studio on the website and hit the go live button after I've already hit it in OBS. It is the weirdest thing, and I don't know if it's because I've got the multi-stream app plugin going to be able to go to both sides or what it is. But as soon as I hit the multi-stream thing on here, it automatically goes to Twitch, but it's supposed to be sending the same stream that's going to YouTube to Twitch. I don't understand. It's weird. Susan Elliott had said, I'm looking forward to the Stash Summit. I keep buying stuff instead of using it. Yeah. Did you guys see the short that I did like over a week ago, or the reel or whatever, where I'm laying in a pile of scrapbook paper? Scrapbook pads. Yes. Mary Falconer is in from Frosty, Washington State. And yes, I always have trouble with the buttons. It might help if I push the buttons. Yeah, anyhow. All right, so I do have over on Twitchland, which Terry Cooper says there's a party going over in Twitchland because I have an affiliate anniversary over there. Apparently, tomorrow's my affiliate anniversary. Although I don't remember what day was the first time I decided to try out streaming on Twitch. But that's what the Twitch says, so we're going to go with it. We're going to say that this is going to be my celebration week, I think. Miss Norma resubbed over on Twitch with her Amazon Prime for a total of 10 months. So thank you so much, Miss Norma. Mouse is in the house. We have a house mouse. Yay. And she is also the one that said I was not on YouTube. So thank you so much, Mouse. Okay, Carol is saying, how much snow or ice did everyone get? 10 inches here and 4 by the end of day tomorrow. What did my mother-in-law say? I didn't get snow. I'm in Florida. We had warm weather, and we were able to go out on a bike ride on Friday, I think it was. I think it was Friday. No, it was Saturday. Todd went on Friday. I went on Saturday. And I got a picture from my mother-in-law of their snow. Which thing did she? I think she sent it to me on WhatsApp. Okay. Let me first make it brighter so y'all can actually see it when I shift it. And now, of course, it's a little bit too bright. But yeah, that is like, to me, that looks like it's probably a foot tall or something. She said we have 11 degrees and about a foot of snow, still snowing here. This was yesterday at 8 a.m. Austin shows a small amount of snow. I don't want to go to snow. We're going to go to Austin. Okay. Can see it outside on cameras in Austin. Level 2 snow emergency in Columbus, Ohio. Don't drive unless absolutely necessary. Level 3 is emergency vehicles only. So they are in a level 2. Yeah, they got a little bit too much snow up in Ohio. She said that it hadn't happened like that before. I mean, they've been there for years and years and years. Terry said that she had a sleet snow mixture. And Carol is saying that mid and southern Ohio got hit worse than us in the snow belt. Wow. Yeah, she is up in she's up in Columbus or Upper Arlington. So she says it's never gotten that bad there before. It's like, oh my goodness. So she was going to go, and she was okay. The woman is like 4 foot something. She is like to my shoulder. She is super cute. Love her to death. You guys have probably seen pictures of us together and stuff. But this little bitty woman, it was going to go outside and do snow shoveling for the sidewalks and driveway. And her neighbor, somebody had hired somebody to do theirs over there, so she paid them to do hers because it's like, no, it was not worth it. Okay. No snow forever in Utah. Okay, going back to Miss Maureen, who says that Debbie J always has trouble with the buttons. Yes, I do. Hey, on this side too. So Emirates said hello on both sides. And Carol just said, I'm caught up. Great. Yay. 16 degrees here and snowing. Yep. Wind chill is bad here in Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know. No. I mean, on Todd's job, they were bought out by a company who, this is like a year ago. And they just decided recently, hey, Jenny Jean, how you doing, honey? So they just decided within like the last few months that everybody that is stationed in Florida, that is living in Florida, has to move. And I believe it's not just Florida, it's also the New York office. I'm not 100% on the New York office. But the folks in Florida have to, if they want to stay employed there, they have to move to Michigan or Canada. And guess what? We ain't moving. Because neither one of us want to go to the cold. I mean, I lived in Alabama and I felt that the winters were dreary. And I didn't realize how bad it was until recently. And it's because you guys have taught me new terms that I don't always remember the words for. But seasonal affective disorder. No. Only if it's an affective. It's sad. Anyway, I would get sad or depressed during the winter months. And the winter months were basically October to March because every day was overcast and gray. I didn't realize it was a thing until I moved to Florida. And I've always tried to keep a happy outlook, period. I've always tried to do that. But there were times when I was growing up that I would try to keep a happy face on when I was crying inside. Has anybody else felt that? You put on a happy face for all the people. You don't want to bring anybody down. You want everybody to be happy, but you feel miserable inside. That was me a lot of time growing up. So since I've been in Florida, I don't have that anymore. It's like the sun is shining. I got blue sky. I've got trees and greenery right outside my window, but through the green, I can see the blue sky. If I look over here, I can see the blue sky and a lot of sun. All the light you see behind me is not because of these lights. I think you guys know that. They're not because of these, wrong button, not these lights. That's the light that's going into the rest of my house. So when I do a video or live stream and you see my face and it's dark behind me, that's because it's dark outside. My lights are shining right here on me. Let me turn them off and I'll let you see what it actually looks like. So no change in the background, right? This is just so that you can see my face and see my desk. That's it. But yeah, it's like it is always nice and bright and sunny here. And I absolutely love it. I do not want to move anywhere else. Not going to do it. So I'm thinking, I had an idea. Yeah, where's the other thing that I had the idea from? Did I put it? elsewhere so I wouldn't mess with it? No, I did not. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. Coming up soon. Hey, TR, welcome in. I do not know. Oh, thank you. Hanslow16 followed my channel over on Twitch. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. If you're new here, my name is Debbie. I am a paper crafter and card maker, and I like to play with all the techie things too. There's a lot of things I like to play with, mostly because I love to learn and I love to try things out and love to see what else I can create with all the things. And it's super fun. And we have been having a blast over here on the live streams lately because these people in the chat, they're crazy. The chats, the bar down the bottom, our caution tape. Yeah, like a crime scene. Caution tape says, caution, the chat may take over the stream. The chat does take over the stream. And we have I need to play our public service announcement because I haven't played that in a little bit.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
So that is from our buddy Ronan. We love the Ronan. Ronan also has a song that you may hear in the background at different points during our live stream. Okay, what I want to show y'all is something that I just finished making and recording and sending off to Ranger. I will have a video coming up on the Ranger YouTube channel probably sometime in the next week. I do not have a date yet. What happens is I send the stuff to them and then they let me know when it's going to go up after they review it. Hey, Barb, welcome in. And TR says, no, my yay. What are you making today? I have an idea, but this is what I made for the Ranger video. Okay, so this is a sneak peek for y'all. This I finished up yesterday. Simon Hurley stuff. And there are stickles in there. So this is a Stickles stained glass window. Stained glass window, see-through card. And I think this, I just absolutely love this. So this is going to be up on a video on the Ranger channel coming up soon. I'm seriously thinking about using that video, I don't know, but using that technique for our next, what did I call it? Dang it, I changed names of things again. I have to go back and look at Spark. If you're not a member of my Spark website, that's what I'm talking about now. That is our membership site I've been working on a bit. There's a free, there's a paid, so it's up to you which one you want to do, and I have to log in before I can see the things. Now I'm logged in. Yay, okay. Except I think it's logging me in as the wrong person because it's not letting me go to, I don't care. It's not letting me go to the back end like what I want to. So I changed a couple of things. We had a price increase, which I told y'all was coming. So it is now in place there. Those of you that are already on what I'm going to call the Legacy Ignite membership, your prices are not going to change. And the membership is being changed to the Spark Syndicate because we are in the craftosphere and all of you people are trapped and you can't get away. So we're going to, for our monthly expedition deeper into the craftosphere, I think I'm going to do the Stickles, maybe not Stickles, but doing the stained glass window. I think that's what we're going to do. But of course, I started thinking, oh my gosh, I wonder how this would do. So what I've got out here, and part of this is because someone made a comment on one of the videos. Okay, someone made a comment about asking a question about this and about the stencil. Okay, the stencil does not come with your Betterpress and foil plate, the club. Okay, it does not come with it. It does come in the crate if you get the crate. So the crate is a combination of all of the clubs for the month, including some extra bonuses, which this month, one of the bonuses was the stencil that goes along with this. And that made me think, I wonder what it would look like. And this may be an epic fail, guys, but I wonder what it would look like if we did. What's that? Oh, that's another one. What would it look like if we did this as a stained glass foiling on acetate? So that's my thought for today. I did want to remind you, though, that if you're wanting to get the clubs The deadline for getting the January clubs is tomorrow. So the 27th of the month is the deadline for getting the clubs every month. So if you want to get it, that's what you're going to want to do. And I think I need to turn on the air conditioner because it's friggin' hot in here. So I will be right back. Speaking of the Ronin song, TR says, love that idea. So that's my idea for this. I have no idea if it's going to work. But then again, last week, what was the idea we were trying to come up with? I did a magic slider card, and Todd wanted me to make a card for this person who was leaving them earlier than he is. And because, first off, because she loves my cards. She has had, she was leaving earlier, and she has had a Halloween card that I made up on her desk for like 2 years. It never left. So he wanted me to make her a card with the whole Halloween theme, and he knew what he wanted. So, yeah. So I wanted to do the magic slider. I did one just playing around, and then we did another one during a live stream last week, which I don't have it out to show because it is in an envelope sealed up with postage to go out in the mail because somebody wanted it. Anyhow, when he got home, the other ideas that I had for a card for her, he didn't like. What he wanted me to do was to use the magic slider and make it basically a jail and make the bars raised. And it's like, well, how in the heck am I going to do that? Because when you do a magic slider, you've got the colored image, you've got the stamped image that's on acetate so it's clear, and then you got a piece of white paper in between that when you lift it, you show the color. Yeah, we wound up doing a little bit different, and I foiled bars onto acetate, and that's what we lifted. And it worked. It worked. I'm happy with it. So that's got me thinking more about foiling on acetate. So that's what we're going to try out today. So this is heating up. It says it's ready. Hey, Dee, welcome in. It says it's ready. It's not ready. This is a big plate. We're going to foil onto plastic. I do not want to leave this on the plastic longer than I have to, so this needs to be nice and hot to get the transfer done. But anyway, whenever you do a big plate like this, I recommend heating it twice. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to turn it back on. And I'm going to let it reheat, and while it's doing that, I'm going to clean my piece of acetate because it has been on my desk. And this is some new to me acetate, I think. I don't think this is the regular transparency, although it might be. It doesn't feel as thick as what I used just. It is. Hey, Mary, how you doing, honey? Yeah, that one is. This is. I'm not going to use that one today. I'm going to use this new stuff I just got. I just got in some acetate from Ranger. That is the Dina Wakley media, and I used 2 sheets of this on that other card. That it's a pretty. It's pretty. Oh, yeah. I have to stop showing y'all the sneak peek. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's right. I was smart. I actually folded that in there. So this is thicker than the acetate that I've been using. This is the transparency I've been using. And you can kind of, I don't know if you can tell or not. This is thicker. So this is more stable. So this is going to work much better than trying to do it on here. So that's what I'm thinking. This is going to be pretty much a card front. And I'd want it to be more stable. If you're wanting to do like a shaker window, the other is probably still fine, and I am going to continue to use it. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary wanted to remind us that we have got some crafty events coming up. I already mentioned our Craftosphere expedition and the new Spark Syndicate membership that's going to be for the people that are currently in Ignite. But you're still going to be you, but you don't have the new pricing. Okay, the new pricing is a little bit higher, and so I do have the new pricing up, and we are expanding the offer. But I wanted to leave you guys in and lock you in at your early version, I guess. I want to lock you in at that better pricing. So that's why that's the reason that's doing the thing. Anyhow. So we do have the Create with Your Card Making Stash Summit, which someone else has already mentioned they are super excited for. You can get your free ticket if you click on the link in the description. If you click in the link at the top of the description or in the comments, in the chat. If you comment, if you click on the link, it will take you to a Link Deli list of current events, which includes the Creating with Your Craft Stash Summit. It also includes the Paper Escape, which is coming up in April. And there is going to be a price change, I believe, as of the end of the month. As of the end of the month. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Anyhow, you can get in on both of those. You can also, if you choose, you can join us on Spark, and yeah, we would love to have you there. I can't see where the lines are. Oh, I kind of sort of can. So there, and this is not set right. I'm going to say that's close enough. Close enough. If it's crooked, that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the timer. And then once that goes off, we'll run it through our die cutting machine. I do still need it to heat up. I think the Dina Wakley is, to me, like I said, it feels heavier. It does feel heavier, so I do like that. This one I can tell is not the heavy one. This does not say that it's made for heat. It doesn't say that. So I don't know for sure. I just know that it seems to be thicker, and I think it's working better. So anyhow, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Mary is trying to start us up with our little train going on, and we got our little, I like having the train on top, but I don't really like having the snail underneath. At some point, I'll figure out exactly how I want everything layered. I always get irritated when anything is covered up, but it is what it is. Kitty. Kitty's hiding behind the train, too. Okay, it says it's ready. Let's go ahead and bring out our die cutting machine, and let's see how this does. One reason why I decided to pull this out today, I was going to give y'all a choice, and then I decided, I kind of want to do this. But one reason I brought it out is because if you wanted to get the clubs, you're almost out of time. If you want the clubs for this month, for January, you need to order those by no later than tomorrow. I would say do it today, because I never know for sure when something has a deadline. Do they mean the day before or what? But the deadline is supposed to be by January 27th. So, yeah, is Jen in here and I didn't see her come in? I'm scrolling up. I see that Mary said hi to Jen, but I didn't see her name on here. So I must have lost it. I still don't see it, but that's beside the point. Anyway, welcome in, Jen. I'm going to assume you're here. Mary got her pink and mane. Yay. Okay, so this. Oh, so it pulled right off. Let me get the plastic up because it's wanting to stick. And it looks like I did have it a little bit off, but that's okay. Let me put something with color behind it so y'all can actually see it. Okay, I'll just put it in below. So there we go. So it did foil well. There's a little bit of overfoiling there, but a lot of times a brush will just take care of it. I need a stiffer bristle brush. And if that doesn't take care of it, then I can use an eraser for it. That should be fine. It'll be fine. It's all fine. Not that one. Actually, a rubber eraser will probably work fine. Your crafty courtyard kit. Ooh. Thank you, Jen. I do see that Jen says happy affiliate anniversary. Yep. But I'm also noticing that I don't really like the way the texture is doing for that. So I'm not going to use it. I am going to we're going to go with it. So since we're wanting to do the stained glass, I'm going to need to, thank you, Ruth. I need to turn this over to do the coloring. Okay, so we're going to turn it over. We're going to color the back. And I'm just going to use some markers this time. I'm not going to use the stencil. But that was the main reason why I wanted to bring this back out today, is to remind y'all that if you're wanting all of the things, including the bonuses for this month, for January's clubs, you need to order by tomorrow, because I don't know. I have no way of knowing if they're going to re-release any of the pieces. Most of the time they do. But a lot of times they do not re-release bonus items. It's just what it is. And I don't really feel like searching for everything, so I'm just going to grab some of these. So for our bird, what do you think? Do we want blue? I kind of want blue. So we're just going to use alcohol markers. And we're just going to color the back. And if you mess up, you can just spray alcohol on it and wipe it off. In a shimmering hue. And where's my other thing?
If you were not watching Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
I love that. It makes me laugh every time. Well, I try not to. So that was for our buddy Mary. She is the mod that is right now making so lots of buttons and stuff are being pushed. Well, I'm not doing the pushing of the buttons, so I can't mess it up. So she is over there in the chat, and she is at her house, and she is doing all the buttons for me today. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I've got my bird colored, and then when I turn it over, oh, look at that. Perfect stained glass, and then we've got our silver is basically the leading. Yeah, that is pretty. Okay, and it's not really easy to, yeah, Mary is a button person today. Yes, she is. Anyway, that is pretty. And the color I was using, this one is, and I might actually be able to see the words now. This is Indian blue. You remember how hard it was for me to see any of them because the letters are so small? Yeah, I can actually read them now. Because of my glasses, I can finally read them. I think I want dark green, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. This one is called emerald green. And we're going to color up our leaves. Okay, I had to check for a second. I wanted to make sure I was actually on the back. You could probably do this on the front if you wanted to. My thought on that is don't, because if you do this on the back, you're probably going to wipe it off. You may accidentally get alcohol or something on it. If it's on the back, we can trap it inside the card. You got your new stencil? I didn't get it yet. I want it, Ruth. I want it. Yeah, that is something that is brand new that came out, last week? It's like later the same day I went on the website and it was already sold out. So it is a silicone-based tub that's about like this big. It's not too big, collapsible, and it has all the knobby things on the bottom to help you scrub things. So yeah, you can put a little bit of water in there, you can fill it up, whatever. It's going to make it so much easier to clean everything, and I want the thing, and I don't have it yet because I didn't order it immediately while it was on. It's like, you know, where I'm doing other things. Yeah, it was one of those days. I think they went live before me. A lot of times we're live at the same time, so I miss things that way. But I think that day they had actually gone live earlier than me, and then I needed to go do my live stream. And by the time I got done and went back over to their website, they no longer had any, so they were sold out. But I would say go watch the demo over on scrapbook.com and know that if you want to send me something just because you love me, you could send me one before I order it myself. Because I will be ordering one of those. I have to. I have no choice. It's a thing. And bejeweled in a shimmering hue. Oh, by the way, guys, Ronan's birthday is in February. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell, but, and don't tell Ronan I said this. He might be in the chat, but I did ask Nerdy if it was okay for us to send him stuff, and she said yes. So, just letting you know, Ronan's birthday is coming up right at the beginning of February, okay? And we know that receiving crafty gifts from us makes him cry. So let's see. What do you call it when he cries? Ain't Jen? Snot bubble tears? You were up late with Nerdy and Link, so you probably already know that it's Ronan's birthday coming up. And I am not going live tomorrow morning, tomorrow at noon. I'm letting y'all know now because we're going to celebrate the Todd's birthday with sushi. So I'm not going to go live tomorrow at noon, but I will, and he said it was fine. I will be going live tomorrow night at 5 p.m. and at our members only 4:30. So just letting you know, there is a change to the somewhat new updated schedule. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This is so fun. This is so fun. I have to do it over white or I can't see where I'm supposed to color. And alcohol ink does dry fairly quick. So this is a great way to do it if you're in a hurry also. If you want to do something with another medium, it may be more difficult because some things need time to dry, but this one does not need time to dry.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you so much, Anne. Okay, what else do I have? A little bit more stem down here to do. And you can see, just like stained glass, you can see the colors going on the other part. You made a note so you'll be ready for next year? I believe it does. It should. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. I know that the text-to-speech with Tangia should. I do have a Tangia channel over there. Okay, so we've got the green. Let's do, and that one again was emerald green. So now I think I want pink flowers. I also have to go through this and separate my smaller set from my larger set so that I can take my smaller set to Texas. We will be going to Texas soon. I do not know what my live stream schedule is going to be when we go. We'll just have to check that out. Hold on. Okay, God. Let's do with this pink. That's pretty pink. This one is called Sakura Pink. So one of my tasks for the next couple of weeks is to try to get as much stuff done ahead of time So it's all ready for when we take off and go to Texas. So I do need to get all that. And another thing, and figure out what I need to order and have shipped to Texas for the studio there. Uh-oh, what did we do? Is YouTube still on? Why am I not seeing YouTube chats? 12:44. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Yeah, the YouTube ones, for whatever reason, are not going over. Mary Miller says she's very late today. I'm having to pull up all the things. Why is that not working?
Happy meow meow Todd. Happy meow meow Todd. Happy meow meow dear Todd. Happy meow meow to you.
Okay. Oh, it finally caught up. So weird. My chats are just acting up. It's like it doesn't show and then it does finally show and then it's like all of them at once. And yeah, it's the weird thing. I'm actually going over this a couple of times and making the flowers a little darker than what started off. But I think that might be just that the ink is flowing better. I need some yellow. Hey, Miss Irma, welcome in, honey. So this one again is Sakura Pink. And then I need some yellow or orange for the beak. I think I'm gonna go like a yellowy orange, not quite either. And this one is called Melon Yellow. And it's gonna go just for the little beak and for his feet. And one thing I was hoping for when I got my glasses is that it would be easier for me to see the really, really fine details that I'm going to be honest, I haven't really told y'all, but sometimes when I'm coloring, I'm not sure if I'm up to the line or over the line or far away from the line because it's just off by just such a slight amount. Now I can actually see. Okay, so our bird is done. But that means we have to do our butterfly. The butterfly needs to be done. So with these, you can color as much or as little as you want. You don't have to color the whole thing. Debbie J is flowing, glowing, going, gone. Wait, no, still here. What the heck are you talking about, Ruth? Ruth is being weird. Oh, wait. That implies that she's not all the time. Hi, Miss Carmen. Welcome in. So I think I do like doing the purple, blue, pink kind of look with my butterflies. So let's see. Purple to the tips, I think. No. Purple in the middle, blue at the tips, pink in the middle, pink at the beginning. So I'll do this. I'm just going to go over the tips right there. We'll see how it looks. And again, if I decide I don't like it, I can just wipe it down with alcohol, right? Carol wants to know, is that heavy acetate? This one is some Dina Wakley. This is heavier than what I've been using. I've been using generic transparencies that I got off of Amazon that were basically for teachers to use with their projectors. And I've had the same pack. I think I had like 2 packs, and I've had the same ones for years because I don't use it often enough, and I haven't gone through it. It just, yeah, it lasts for friggin' ever. So I did get a pack of this. This is 8.5 by 10 and 3/4 inches. So it's a little bit smaller than A2, but that is fine. So I did get those. I figure most of the time I'm going to have some kind of a frame on it, which is what I'm going to do with this one too. So I'm going to bring in some pink here. This is going to be kind of a bright one. And then we're going to try to do purple in the middle. Just because can. I think it probably would work better. Here's the thing, you can't really blend them. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more for y'all. Okay, it's blending a little bit there into that one. Getting the purple off of my pink marker. Yeah, there was a bit of purple that I added. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my blue on this side, bringing out some of that purple into the blue. I probably just should have stuck with the pink and the blue. And then let's look and see what it looks like. To be honest, there's so much silver on there, you really can't see a whole lot of the color behind it. So that just means I went a little bit too much. I did more on there than I actually needed to. But that gives me a starting point for the other side of the wing. I'll just color that all in pink, and then I'll add a little bit of purple on the edge, and that should be fine. Okay. All right, and do I want to do anything else with that? I think that is very, very pretty. I do think I need to do a little bit of, maybe my silicone brush will work. Get rid of some of that extra that's a little bit overfoiling there. It's not going to work. I need a brush. Did I have one out that I wanted to use? Yeah, I'm touching brushes and seeing what do I have that's actually got a stiffness. This one is a cheapo brush, which has got a little bit of stiffness to it. That probably isn't enough stiffness. Dang it. What your card makers is all about. It's actually not, even this one has got, this one's a cheapo thing from, it's a Craft Smart one, and it still has got, doesn't have enough. Anyway, I think that is very pretty. All of the ink should be dry now. I do need to do a little bit of color for that, the inside of the body of our little guy. Let's do a little bit of gray. This one is Cool Gray number 7. Cool Gray 2 number 7. And I can't really see that I actually did anything. Terry Cooper. Christine says, Terry, you could emboss the stamp first. Winnie the Pooh would be neat done with these transparencies. Absolutely. So we do have, you could do hot foil if it is a Betterpress or foil. If it's not, if it's a stamp, she is absolutely right. You could stamp and heat emboss. And I have done that before too. So yeah. So I think that turned out pretty cool. I am going to trim it down. Actually, I may leave it on there for now because I want to put it onto a card. Oh, you see the colors? Yeah, this looks really cool. And it looks like stained glass window. I love it. Love it. Okay. So you guys like the idea of our next expedition being going down the rabbit hole of creating faux stained glass windows? That would be for the expedition that we're going to do for February. So I think that is what I'm going to do. I've thought about it a little bit. I had not made a 100% decision, but last night I was thinking, that would be fun. And you guys would come up with so many fun ideas. So we're going to do that. I do need to get all of the things ready for you guys by the beginning of the month because that is when the workbook comes out. The workbook will be out on the first Monday of the month. Second Monday of the month will be the video for everybody who is a Spark Ignite or Spark Syndicate member. And then we'll do our get together that following Thursday, which means it'll be when I'm in Texas. And that get together is basically everybody crafting along. I'll be there for answering questions and I'll be making something, but who knows what. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. I told y'all that's kind of what I want to do going forward. So I hope this is not foil. This is lipstick. Okay. This is foil this is basically out. Where did the other roll? Here's the other roll. Okay. I'm trying to clean up, guys. It doesn't always work. So I still have to decide on what all do I want to take with me to Texas, what all do I want to just buy and keep there, and all the things. Alrighty. My brain. I do have some different dies that we can use. I'm thinking this one is, the design is a rectangle, so I think this one would work best with a rectangular window. And I just went through all of these and cleaned up all the things, and so we could use that, or where's my other rectangle that I just handed in here? Also got, I do want a window. I mean, this one would be cool for the edges, but that won't create the bar that I want to go around. So I think I'm going to wind up pulling out the linear touch. This one I think will work well. This one might. This one's called Emerald Cut Labels and Tags. No, I have not. This is not foil. This is lipstick. This I have not checked yet to see whether or not these are still in stock. My assumption is yes. And Spellbinders is, they are real good about keeping things. That I think will work. It's still going to cut off some, but it's not going to be too terribly much. So now what I need to do is I need to make a frame. So that's what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to do a shaped card too. So before I make the final decision, do you guys like the emerald shape? And it would be a shaped card, I think. Or would you prefer the rectangle? Come on out of there. Everything's taped in. Or the rectangular shape. And we basically, come on, let go. I will tape you back together to do the die cutting.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Tara says that she likes the emerald. I'm kind of leaning towards the emerald too because, I mean, this would be easy. Doing a rectangle would definitely be easy, but we do rectangle shaped cards all the time, right? So why not make an emerald shaped card? And this one is perfect for that. We all don't always do easy. We do easy a lot. I do easy a lot. I am trying to do more complicated things during live streams and videos and stuff. I figure if you guys want to know more about it, we can either do a class, because I know it's doing this and during a live stream is not really enough time for you guys to really kind of get it. You can always watch it again, or we can do a class on it and it'll be fine. It's all fine. Alrighty. So we're doing this. We're going to do the emerald shape. This will be inside that space. So what color do we want to go around there? I'm almost thinking it is emerald. We could do an emerald. We could do green foil. I could pull out some silver foil, but that's, I have an iridescent. Could do this iridescent silver foil over the outside. You like the green idea. I kind of like the green idea too. And I know that I have green somewhere. I know I have green foil. Ooh, emerald green foil cardstock. Okay. And then I have to figure out what do I want to do on the inside. But one at a time. One at a time. And is the music too loud or is the music about right? I'm double checking because when I was listening to one of the videos, I was thinking, this is not big enough. It looks like I'm going to have to go and find sheets of the green, which I don't have out here, I don't think. Maybe in the drawer over there. I have pink. I have gold. Let's see if I have any of the green out here. Otherwise, I need to go back to the supply cabinet room. Orange, pink, rose gold, red, gold. Alrighty, I guess I need to go and find me some green in the background that has not been cut down already. Apparently, I cut that one down too much, or the die is just a little bit big for what we're doing. That's possible. So in case you're interested, this is the green cardstock that I'm using that is this foily stuff that I've had out for a while. Looking at this, looks like I bought it in 2021. Yeah. Boo Boo's still here. Huh? You don't hear the music at all? Well, I did try to make sure that it's not too terribly loud. It is playing in the background though. Does that mean I need to turn it up again? That's the thing. I never know for sure. And of course, I'm trying to go by what I think it's going to sound like for the replay crew because I know that you guys like the music, but replay doesn't necessarily. Okay, I'm turning it up this time a little bit. I'm not going to do full blast, but... Y'all just want me to have earworms again. Shimmering hue. Y'all hear it now, Miss Irma? I'm also making sure that it's not too loud compared to my voice. My voice does need to be louder. And there have been some times where it's like, oh my God, what did I do on that on that video? Because my voice was barely heard compared to the music. I also distract myself when I'm listening to the music sometimes. Middle of the night. Be just jeweled. I ain't blitzing no one. Come on out of there. Sometimes the first page does not want to come out. Okay, that's going to go into the drawer so I can use it later. As is this second piece. I don't need that. All right. So this does say it is... Okay, that's one reason why this piece did not, the smaller piece did not work. It's because this is actually 4.5 inches wide by just under 6. Okay, so that's the reason. So we need to make sure that this is cut appropriately for that. So let's see, how much do I need to cut off? It's going to fold this way. So I'm thinking I need to cut... Oh, Irma says no music is okay. You'd rather hear... Thank you, honey. Love ya, but I like having the music too, so that's one reason why we play it. And I made the song just for Ronan. Okay, so we're gonna do... If I do it this way, it's not gonna be big enough. I have to do it this way. So, and that again is how big? I'm really only need to cut one piece, so I need to just make sure I cut it right. So I basically need 6 by 4.5. for the cover. And then I'm going to need a full sheet of regular cardstock, unless... Well, I could probably just use a regular card base. 6 by 4.5, I said. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do 6 by 5 just to be on the safe side. Hey, Ronan. How you doing, honey? Ronan's in the house. And thank you, Avenger Fox. Chaos! The Chaos Gremlin is in the house.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
So for you guys that are new, that do not know the Ronan, that was the Ronan's voice. He sometimes pops into the chatty chat with us, which of course I wasn't even in there yet. So he has the option, if he wants to come and chat with us, or he can just hang out in the chat and relax and the things, because we love the Ronan. How was your weekend, Ronan? Hey, Ruby, welcome in. And hi, Miss Olivia. I don't know if I said hello to Olivia yet. Hello. Ronan says, I are cooking. What are you cooking, honey? Okay, I'm going to run it through one more time because it looks like there's some of it that did not want to go through all the way. And we're basically cutting two different things. We're cutting the frame that's going to go around it, but we're also cutting another emerald that we can use on something else later on. So that's going to that's why I have stash. That's one reason why I have craft stash stuff. So we have our emerald. Come on, let go. Still not wanting to do it. Foam is life. Okay, it'll go in that way. I'm gonna try, I just turned it, and I'm gonna try, I always try to go at an angle because that makes it cut better, but this one's still not wanting to, probably because it's just big. And I could just use my scissors or my craft knife, but yeah. I don't know if Mary saw, but I got a new craft knife. Did you see my new craft knife, honey? And the blade does not wobble, which is nice. That was one of the biggest, most terrible things about it before. Okay, now it's cut. So I've got an emerald shape that I can use as a background or something for another card. And then I've got my cool little frame. Somebody's making it snow. Why is it snowing on this? And then I am going to have to cut out another piece to be the actual card base. Yes, foam is live, but that does not explain why we have snow. Because I'm in Florida. Yes, I did, but you still scare me. Okay, so this also has the fluted edge that I love. So this is, come here. That's kind of what it's going to look like for the front of the card, okay? We are not done yet. I need to cut this out of, I need to cut it out of white. I think I'm going to just do it on the card base itself. Let's see. I have heavyweight cardstock, and we need to have at least 6 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and score this, and then we can cut it. Because my paper trimmer, unless I go to get the other one that's bigger, it's not going to fit. Where did I put... Where's my scoring board? I was using it yesterday. Oh, Ronan, you're going to love the pretty card that I made yesterday. Speaking of food, it's oranges. Hello, Miss Myrna. Welcome in, honey. I thought it was over here. Now it's not wanting to be found. Since it's over there and it's not in this drawer, what other drawer would it be in? Huh. I need my scoreboard. Let's It's not down there. Scrap hoarders. I don't think I'm... Oh, that's where I threw it underneath my desk. I'm hungry. Let me... Any left for me, Ronan? Sausage, sausage and eggs. Ooh, that sounds good. Actually, I do have some sausage in the fridge because we had sausage earlier this week. I think we made it day before yesterday, and then we had it for dinner again last night. Okay, so I'm wanting it to basically fold this way because going this way is not going to be big enough. So this needs to be at least 4.5. I'm going to go ahead and fold it at 4.5. Come on, 4.5. And I can, my cardstock definitely feels like it's a little bit too humid here, but it shouldn't be. That is so weird. Okay, so that needs to fit there. And I can actually use my scissors for this. All right, trimming it down a little bit more. And so this should fit into my paper trimmer without a problem. I mean, into my die cutting machine without a problem. It's about the right size. Next, I'm going to take some craft tape. That's my best ever craft tape. And I'm going to tape it so that the blade is just past that edge. Okay, so because we do not want this blade, the one on this edge, we do not want it to cut through at the fold, right? We need the fold to stay in place. So I actually want to fold. I want to do it on this side. So I'm going to just put it on there and then I'm going to put it in place and then I can press it. That works easier. I think I'm going to do it on this side. We've got a little bit of a ding there when I messed up where I was doing my, my scoring. So, okay, I'm holding it in place and I'm going to just press the tape. There we go. And then I'm going to do the tape on the other side too. And now I'm going to... I just had a thought. I'm going to have to do it this way first and just not go to the edge and then remove that one piece. Because I need a window in the front. Otherwise, it's not going to be a see-through card, right? So... And to make sure that I don't accidentally go over the edge, I'm going to put my plate in so that it doesn't go all the way. It's going to go right about there before I run it through. See what I'm doing? So the only part that's going to go through to cut is up to that line. And you can see I did not go far enough, but I did go far enough to get that inner one done. And I should not be doing it this direction. Okay, I'm turning it. There we go. That way I can actually reach the handle. I'm going to go back and forth a couple of times. This is heavyweight cardstock, and we know that it doesn't really like going straight lines, you know, vertical or horizontal when cutting. It does not like it. So let's see how much we cut through. And it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to remove that inner hexagon. And then we're going to go ahead and cut the rest so that it's going to be an actual shaped card. Okay. See, it cut most of the way. We can see it. I'm going to put this back in place. Sorta. Tariff delay. And now I'm going to go ahead and run it through this way. So what that's going to do is going to cut the outside edge the rest of the way around, because we only cut through part of it. We cut through part of it on the front. And now I can actually put it at an angle so that it'll go through easier. So this is going to finish up the shape part. Terry Cooper had leftover beef stroganoff from last night. Trying not to leave your couch. Is that because it's cold where you are, honey? You guys already heard me complain about being hot. I do have the AC on. I turned it down to like 74 just so that it would kick on, because it was only 75. Yes, it's going to cut through the back as well. So I took this part out so that the window was not going to be cut. So now it's supposed to just cut through the back side. It didn't cut all the way through, but it gave us enough of it to be able to work with, because we're making a shaped card. Okay, so the front did it. Well, hey! Everybody say hi to Jamie. Jamie from Not Too Shabby is in the house. Thank you so much for coming in, hon. Did you see my sneak peek, Jamie? I'm not supposed to do that. At least I don't think I'll get in trouble. But I mean, that's just another reason for everybody to look at the video that's going up on Ranger in sometime. I think it's sometime in the next week. I never know for sure what the date is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, because we've already got the second part cut, I think I'm actually going to just cut it with my scissors. These are all straight lines, so that's fine. And I'm going to cut the rest of this with my craft knife. Mary's just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, we love Jamie. I used to be on her design team. She has such cool critters and stuff. And, okay, so looking to see where that is. And this is heavyweight cardstock, by the way, for the card base. I always try to use heavyweight cardstock. So Mary, yeah, my issues with a craft knife were primarily because the knife sucked. That's the truth of it. This has been so much easier to cut those little pieces. And it's like everything seems to go straight. The other one, I struggled to even get it to work straight. Yeah, this one is much, much nicer than what I had before. I mean, part of it might be that I can actually see also. Honey, I love you. So, yeah, Mary is worried about me using a craft knife because she's seen me use them and them not work right. And this one, this cut did not go through as easy, so it's not, I'm not staying in that slot quite as easily as I did before, but that's okay. I mean, don't really worry about me with a craft knife, Mary, because you know what? It doesn't matter what the blade is. I've cut my hand with scissors, with just regular craft scissors. Not super duper set craft scissors, just regular craft scissors, because I wasn't paying attention enough. That's because y'all distract me. I'm just always shocked at how people can do such fine, intricate things with a craft knife. But if you think about it, that's what we used to do, right? When I say we, I talk about the just crafters in general used to do as. So that one's cut out. And now I'm just going to use my scissors to cut the rest. And the fluted part does make it a little bit flimsier, which is one reason why I'm happy that we're going to We're going to have another layer of cardstock, that green that we're using. We're going to have the green, that green frame, and we're going to have some of the plastic behind it because I'm not going to trim the plastic off until after we've got everything together. So that plastic is actually, the acetate is actually going to help to make this a little bit sturdier. Ouch! What? Cloth, rotary cutter, and right pointer finger. I could use a ruler. Yeah, it doesn't always work. Hey, Alyssa. So yeah, sometimes using a ruler is not as helpful either. Right now I'm just going along the lines that I can see them. But yeah, using a ruler doesn't always help either because, yeah.
Debbie J.I. can do one better. Sliced my finger opening a cardboard box. A crafty mail haul, I think.
Oh,
Long.
gosh. So my next question for y'all. We know we're going to do this. Now, if I want to make sure that nothing happens on the back here, I can use another piece of plastic. Actually, I think I'm going to do that anyway. I was going to ask y'all what y'all thought. I think I'm going to use a cheaper piece across the back. And that's just going to make it so that you won't be able to accidentally get it wet with alcohol or anything so that it comes off. We don't want it to come off, right? So we're going to layer up 2 pieces of plastic for that. It's going to go over the top here, and then this is going to go over the top there. So it's going to be sandwiched between the 2 pieces of cardstock. Yeah. But I still need to figure out what do I want to do on the inside. So what I did on the other one was I made a little card on the inside. I think is it boo-boo week? Hopefully not. I mean, I squished my thumb today when I was just making the bed. It's like, I think I did there was a lamp there and somehow my thumb got squished between things and it wound up squishing it just enough to make it bleed a little bit, so it's going to be ready in a minute. I could absolutely do a shaker card. We could absolutely do a shaker card with this. The question is, do we want to do a shaker card or do we want to do a stained glass window? So y'all have to tell me about that. Let me go ahead and put into the chat a poll. So y'all can tell me if you want to do a stained glass window or a shaker card. Either way, I have to figure out what else I'm going to do. And I think it's going to take an additional card base. So it'll still have it'll still have this. We're not putting this on anything else, but I'm just saying that this could either be the front of just a clear card. It could be a see-through card, or it can be a shaker window. I think what you're referring to is like we could have it where there's no backing on it and just have a second piece of acetate, and that could work too. Okay, so I'm adding this up onto YouTube and then I'll put it over on Twitch. We take the bins. So Jamie, what do you think of the car? What do you think of the songs? Why did it stop letting me type? Come on.
Lovely card. I have lunch now.
Okay, start the poll. That's what it was. It was where it didn't like the number of things I was doing. Jen says both. Well, then we have polls. You have to answer the polls. Missed the song. I'll have to. Okay, so we have a couple of new songs. So the one that's playing right now is "Welcome to the Craftosphere," and let me turn the music up. So kind of my theme song. And then once Ronan's song comes up, I'll have to let you hear that. Together we're crafting. Okay. ASMR says both. Okay, so if we do both, I have to look and see what the polls say. Where is my thing? Oh, I didn't start it on YouTube? What? Okay, so far it's a 50-50 on Twitch between glass or both. I just added it. It's up there now. 60% shaker. 44% see-through. 45% both. It's at the top of the chat on both platforms, Mary. She doesn't see it. But I see that there's 6 votes on the Twitch side. Oh, it says poll ended. That was a short poll. Okay, so on the YouTube side, it says we've got 53% for both, and that one's the winning side over there. And then on the Twitch side, where's my poll stuff? It says it's 50-50 for both, so I'm going to say we're going to do both. Hey, Sharon, thank you. So we're going to make this into a stained glass with a shaker in it. And since we're using plastic, I am using some double stick tape to go around the frame. The frame would have been easier if it was just a rectangle, by the way. But that's okay. Oh, this is the Ronan song, Jamie. And we love the Ronan. Shimmer. One of my favorite songs right now. Shimmering hue. Now I need foam because foam is life. Where'd I put that specific foam? Oh, there we go. Hey, Meg. That's what they create with your card making stuff is all about. Yeah, the summit is coming up on Friday. Saturday? This weekend. So if you don't already have your ticket, get your ticket. Smalls! Hey, honey! You're going to love this one, Smalls. We're making a shaker. We're making a stained glass window. We're making a shaped card. He tried to run. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to put on the inside. I do have these from... Let's see, what else do I have up there? This is for over a year. Ooh. It's a sticky situation. I think I like that. Bedazzled and bejeweled in a shimmering hue. Smalls!
Hi, it's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night.
Thank you for the raid.
In your head, it's like a creepy circus.
Hey, Blue.
The show. Now tell me, where did all your courage go? I'm back. Boo.
Small Town Dreams rated your channel with 7 viewers.
Thank you so much, Smalls. Thank you, honey. Anyway, if you guys don't know, you should by now because we raid off to Smalls a lot. I love her to death. You love that song, I know. Well, we were playing the Ronin song, but we're going to play the Ronin song again. It'll come up again. Yeah, here's the rest of the Ronin song. We're making a shaker. First, I was making a stained glass window. Oh, she may have been talking about the one that I've got set up for the raid stuff. And we have some purple in there. We have butterflies and some gems and things. This one is from Scrappy Tales. I think that's probably enough because this is not a really thick, but all of these bits are kind of flat, which is good. Now, where's my other piece of acetate before I put it down? Here we go. My second piece of acetate. We all love Smalls. Yes! Small Town Dreams is a gamer over on Twitch, but she loves our cards. She loves our cards. She loves hanging out with us, and yeah. Mary says, yay, purple. I know, right? The raid song is fun, yes. So I curved my foam all the way around so that there'd be no gaps. Okay? The only part that could have had a gap is right here where it connected, and I made sure that was really nice and tight. Yes, she even does crafty. She has been doing some, I think it's journaling pages, I think. But I also know that she has also been really good when it came to the digital artwork and stuff too. So, okay. I want to wipe that down again. It's still got some of the powder on it. I want to be anti-static, but I also don't want to be really... There we go. So this is our stained glass shaker window. Okay? So that's the front of our card. We go ahead and trim off these extra bits.
Scrap hoarders. After years of crafting and card making, a legendary team of creators will brave their piles and bins of paper scraps to help you destroy yours.
Scrap. And I think this one here, it's just a little bit off, so I need to, those edges I'm not going to be able to get with my scissors just because there's not enough to grab a hold of. So I'll use my paper trimmer for that. This is fun. This is a fun card. Poor hubby cannot see the card now. The plow and half. Okay, I have to. Okay. Plow and half of the Jeep. Snow, S-N-O-W, is a 4-letter word. Yes. I keep telling y'all, move to Florida. Cause we faced them all. Briefly looked up crochet. My brain is stuck on the starting stitch. Okay, is that... I'm going to say that's close enough. That is close enough. So now I need to adhere this to the card front, and then I have to decide what I'm going to do on the inside. I'm trying. You aren't finding me a hubby. Honey, I told you a long time ago, hon, I don't know any single men. I'm sorry. I don't. I mean, my buddy Cesar has been with he's not married, but he's been with the same woman for like years. And I love Corey too, so. Small says she needs a wife, but she doesn't live in Florida, but that doesn't mean that y'all can't both move to Florida. So that would work, right? Crochet is so fun. I've got a couple of amigurumi things that I can show y'all at some point. Mary, you'd like them because they're unicorns. I gave my mother-in-law a black cat with a nice Halloween hat that I crocheted with amigurumi. But I don't do crochet I don't do a lot of crochet because I am in front of the camera so much. I do most of my crafting right here with y'all. Oh, I don't need to go any further. There we go. I was about to go back over it again. Proposal accepted. So it looks like Mary's going to marry Smalls. So she can move to the U.S. and then they're going to move down here to Florida so they can hang out with me. Yay. I have unicorn sequins or shaker bits. Honey, I know you have unicorn everything. I used to collect unicorns growing up. When I got married, the first time, I decided I have had too many and they couldn't be over the entire house because it's kind of like you had your bedroom and you could have it decorated with whatever you wanted. You could go crazy, right? But then you didn't really want it to overflow in the house. I had enough stuff that it would have overflown the house and I kind of, stop that. Well, thank you, Chris. Chris says that he likes the card. I'm going to try to line that up well. Oh, looks like I did a good job. Okay, so we could be done there, okay? We could be done. Oh, God, I'm loving this. I don't know if I want to give it away again. But I think that we need to have, on the inside, we do need to have another thing. Because the way this is, you can't write anything in here. You cannot write anything in here. But that doesn't mean that we can't make another card to go on the inside. So let me grab another piece of card. It's also going to make it even more sturdy. Okay. I need. Do I have another piece out? Because this one can be a regular card base because I just need it to be big enough to do this. Kind Kinda, sorta. I'm actually going to adhere. What I did with the other one that I decided I didn't really like that much, and if you guys didn't see it, I don't think Smalls did. This one is going to be a video coming up on the Ranger YouTube channel that I made for them. So this one, I used stickles to color our stained glass window. And then I have this extra piece in here that you open up and you have room for your message. Okay? And what I did for that one is I made a hinge, but I kind of don't want to do... I can, and I'm going to do something similar. Let's see, how much space do I need? This will be good. Okay, I'm going to do that. I was thinking I would just do a full card on the inside, but that does make it a little bit bulky. So I'm going to use regular weight cardstock, and I'm going to use my frame here. And I'm going to, I'm thinking through it as I'm speaking. I'm going to go ahead and fold this, but I'm only going to give it about let's see, how much space do I actually need? This is 3.5. This is 4 1/4. So I could go as much as, I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. That should give me enough. So I'll have a 1/2 inch hinge, and just double checking, and I do have enough space. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fold on that 1/2 inch. So now we have a 1/2 inch hinge. Because I made the hinge separate from the actual panel that I put in. So that made it a little bit more bulky, and it didn't give it as good of a fold. So now I'm going to put this one on there. My tape folded over onto itself. And yes, I know that Smalls is begging for the card. Okay, this card is almost done. It's going to still be a little bit because I want to decorate this part too. But I'd say it's almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway just so that we can. Delete Paul. Go away. Let me get that up. And then I can let you guys start entering because I know you want to. I know you want to. Let me reset. I do need to turn that music down. That music, I love it, but it does get distracting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the giveaway, guys. So be sure. So go ahead and type into the chat !join if you want to get in on the giveaway. That goes for you also, Miss Jamie, with Not Too Shabby. I don't think I've actually sent you a card before. So you're more than welcome to get in on the giveaway too. I'll go ahead and trim this down so it'll be the right size, and then we can add something to the back. I haven't decided what I want to add yet. Okay, so I'm just trimming it. So it's basically going to be basically a little card insert with a hinge that is also shaped just like our original card is. So it's going to be kind of cool. Hey, Avenger Fox. My mouth tingling, burning. I think I put too many thick raw onion slices. Yeah, that would do it. I don't eat raw onions. They have to be cooked and they have to be sweet. I like the Vidalia onions, but they haven't been labeling the onions at the store lately as Vidalia, so I don't know if they're actually Vidalia onions anymore. I just know we make sure that we get the sweet ones because they taste better to me. Avenger Fox, I am in love with this card. Well, that just means that we need to do this. We're going to be doing this for our February Craftosphere expedition. And if you want the video that goes with it, be sure to, let me see. If you want that's going to be perfect. Okay. Sorry, my brain. If you want to get the PDF that we're going to have is going to be view only for about 60 days for the free members. And you can download it and print it out if you are a paid member, if you're part of my syndicate. Yes, I changed the name, and I like the name. I think that sounds cool. Anyway, if you want to be a member of that, you can get in on that one. It also comes with... Yeah, I don't need to put it in there yet. I can't do that. Can't do that. I need to add the color to this first. I need to add something to the front here. What we need is something that'll look nice behind here. So it's basically the background that we would have been doing. I need to have something nice that's going to be pretty behind our bird. What do I want to do? I'm kind of thinking I want blue. Do I want a stencil? What stencils came with the thing this time? Okay, so the stencils this month, I think the stencil of the month was a flower. I don't have it on my desk at the moment. I don't really want to do that. Oh, I could do kind of like what I did with the other. We can use a Simon Hurley stamp because we have those. And I love them. And don't want to do any of those. Kind of want to do... I may have to go get the other one. I've got the handwritten, and I really like that, but I've only got half of it. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my full size one and a couple of other Simon Hurley backgrounds and see which one I want to use.
He's the glittery king of the craftosphere pride. I am blitzing nobody. Got a stash so big it needs a zip code.
Now y'all can hear me. That was weird. I turned the mic on and it didn't work. Okay, so who's going to go crazy? I have to clip a video for a book submission for one of your design teams. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. I pulled the mic down and it didn't work, and I could hear it, like, kind of sounded hollow. So I'm kind of thinking I want to go with handwritten. And yes, I know I screwed up the outside, but the stamp is still perfectly fine. But I've also got these. So this one is a text, another font. So this one is a typewritten. And then this one is watercolor. So I could use any or all of those. Maybe blue and purple, or just blue for the background, and then doing an overlay of the handwritten, I think might be nice. It's down here. Okay. Had to find my things. I haven't even looked to see how many people are in the giveaway. I've got something actually covering that. 39? What? Is that 38 or 39? I can't see it because it's too small. Wow. Watercolor with the handwritten. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. It's going to stick onto my mat. 39. 40. What? We have 40 people wanting the card, and I hadn't even looked at it. Goodness gracious, guys. Okay, let's go with... I do kind of want soft. So I think I'm going to start off with... And I can always do additional color. That's one of the fun things with these kind of stamps. You can do a lot of different things that you want. 2.0, baby. I know. My Altenew Stamp Wheel 2.0. One thing I have noticed is I can't... If I use this, I can't stamp with this with the plastic on it, so I have to take the plastic off. And I had not been doing that at all. Yeah, the light blue is going to be very soft. I think I'm going to turn it this way. There we go. It's going to be very soft, but I'm also going to be able to add additional color to it if I want to, and that's going to be fine. And it's going to be in the same... The answer is always purple. Okay. And I think I want to mist it just a little bit. Yeah, I do want it to be nice and soft. And then, of course, we're going to put the card over the top and see what it looks like each step. Because we may decide, you know, that's perfect because that's what happens. Ooh, look at that. I think that's actually perfect. And then we can put purple text over it. I don't think this needs any more color to it. So I will clean that one off in a minute. Let's go ahead and take out our handwritten purple for life. And that blue that I used is High Tide. I haven't really used this one a lot. I'm going to use some 100% juice for the words. And it does tie into this because we do have the blue and we have the purple. So we've got both of those colors in there. So it's not like I'm going off script here. You know, it is going to be tied in with what we've got. Stash-tastic. Well, welcome in. We are using our crafty stash. Yeah, watercolor and handwritten. So if you haven't seen the card yet, this is what we've made so far today. First, it's a shaker card, and it is a see-through stained glass window card. Love this. Love, love, love this. Okay, so we're going to put some 100% juice down. And I don't care if it's not 100%. It's probably more coverage than I actually need, but that's okay. And then we're going to just place this down, and we're stamping right over that watercolor. Replying to Mary, I want a stamp wheel. Do you need a fund like Debbie? So what Jen is referring to is that for months, because I said, yeah, I've used one before when I was at Creativation and it seems kind of cool, but I don't have one. She decided that I needed one. So she started donating a little bit at a time, tipping a little at a time so that I could get this. And so she paid for more than half of my stamp wheel. Oh, there we go. And then this is going to be like that. Yeah. That's going to look awesome. Did I get... For a minute there, I thought I might have gotten ink on there because I've got it on there. Okay. Now, this is probably a little more bold than I was actually going for, but it's still gorgeous. Let's clean this. Whenever you use anything with red in it, stamps can stain easier. Doesn't mean that it's not going to be usable, but yeah, clear stamps do tend to stain if you use anything. Hey, country guy, anything with reds in it. So you can tell I've got some other reds on here. I've got purple on here. You can see them. I need to refill my water spritzer. Okay. So when I get done with you guys, that means I need to go and clean my stamps. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one down. And then I need to decide, do I need an additional sentiment for it? Because I don't know. Hey, country guy. If you want to get in on the giveaway, there's still time. Just type into the chat, !join. Okay, sliding that in, and the reason I'm doing that is I want it to line up perfect on the other side, okay? So we line it up on this side, and then we shut the lid, okay? And then, here's our card. When we open it up, I'm going to go ahead and burnish that a little bit. We've got this piece that you can open up and put your personal message. Oh, this is so fun. Somebody go slap Ryan. Somebody go slap Ryan. He says, no, it should go to your crafty people. And the answer is yes and no. Yes, I got irritated because there's a little bit of white showing around the edges of that green, and so I'm trimming it a little bit more. There we go. So does this need a sentiment? I don't know. Does it need a sentiment? I do have some, just an idea. This is probably not what. Very good. Jen just slapped country guy. So here are some old thank yous from something else. I do have a couple. I do have a blue. So I could do. I could do that. So far, you guys are saying no. Y'all are saying no to the sentiment. Okay, no sentiment it is. No sentiment. You guys, but you've got an idea. You can add a sentiment to, not with it upside down, but you guys can add a sentiment to it later if you decide to send this off to somebody. 47? What? I didn't even see that until you typed it, Jen. Thank you. 47. Are we going to get up to 50? Oh, I love this one. And it's so shiny. And you guys saw that I made this card yesterday. I made this card yesterday and it inspired this, which is completely different, but not. Mary says, I don't send my happy email to anyone. I keep it. Oh, wow. Yeah, just like hype 10 before end of year. I know. This is definitely one to frame. You'll have to make sure it is a 3D frame. And you may not want to frame it because you'll want to shake it. Anyway, that's going to be it. I'm gonna gather a little bit and put it away and let you guys, let's see if we can get it up to 50. We just have 3. Jen says that I know you often shake it, Ryan. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Which I do have a die for a Polaroid picture. Meg says yes to the sentiment. Well, if you win it, Meg, you can add a sentiment because they said no. Too many people said no sentiment, so I'm not going to add one. But, yeah. And you can also stamp a message on the inside.
About using, giving to someone else. Never happening. It is mine. Well, if I win it, haha.
Ruth wants this card badly. We're up to 48. We are up to 48 peoples. Okay, so I need to clean both of those stamps. I need to use them together again because that looks so nice. I is upside down? I is not upside down. Why is I upside down? Meg? Oh, okay, I see what's going on now. Meg is answering and she's behind. So I see it and see the things, but she needs to, yeah, she's behind. So she's not going to know that she won if she won. Okay, guys, we're going to do it. We're going to do this thing. We are at 48. Ruth wants not just one. What she did. Well, I am going to let you know. I have been sending out additional stickers. If you win a card and you don't have a sticker, you probably will get one. Oh, thank you, Irma. Smash that like button, guys. Thank you. Hey, Smalls wants this one too. I know, right? Yeah, it's very pretty. I think my lighting needs to be a little bit brighter though, because it doesn't seem like it's bright enough to do it justice. There you go. Now you can see it because it wasn't as dark as it was looking. And you can tell that if you put it in your journal, it'll be squished, Mary. Mary says she wants it for her journal. And Kelly says, I tracked to see where your duck is on the border in the UK customs, getting ready for a flight. I am blitzing nobody. Myrna wants it for her foyer. Okay, Joanna, it's exclamation point join, honey. Oh, this would be on the front of your thing, Mary. Words. We are up to 49. 49 people want this card. I know a lot of y'all are on both sides, so it's not actually 49, but I'm counting it as 49. That is probably the highest we've been so far. I was hoping for 50 because that's only one more. Just one. But I do need to go ahead and get that done, and then I need to eat some lunch and clean up and start figuring out what do I need to get done before Ilka. What do I need to do before I go to Texas in a couple of weeks? Because I need to make sure I got all my ducks in a row. Ducks, duck. All my ducks in a row. 51? What? Do I need to wait? Thank you, Donna. Oh my goodness. That means everybody has a 2% chance of winning. If you entered twice, that means on each platform, that means you have a 4% chance of winning. It's still a very low chance of winning. Get the kitty butt. Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and do the thing. What? Well, if there's 50 people, you have a 2 in 100 chance, right? Tony, it's up to 52. Oh my god. Okay, I do want to zoom this in a bit so that when we take the picture of it, it shows it better on Discord. And you guys will have to check it and see if it's showing, because I'm trying to make it so y'all can see it. I don't know. Oh, okay. So Smalls got in twice. She said, yeah, she apparently didn't know that you could enter on both sides. That's because it's an unwritten rule that you can, because these people do it. 53. Oh my god. All right. That still means that even if everybody was in there twice, it still means I got over 25 people that want this card. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the drum roll. Y'all ready? And our winner is going to be Jen. Oh my god, Jen won it. Jen, this one is going to you in New Jersey, honey. Tara said redraw. She's thinking it's fixed. Now, I mean, Jen could choose to give it to someone else. So it's up to, she does win a lot. Yeah. But that's because she enters every single time. She says, I really, really wanted it. She was praying, I think. No cootie booty, Jen. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to roll the credits, and then we're going to go, and I'm going to have my lunch, and I will see you guys again tomorrow at 5 for everybody, 4:30 for everybody who is a member on my YouTube channel, because I am not going to be live tomorrow at noon, because I'm going to go have sushi lunch with my hubby. We will be celebrating his birthday. So, have to celebrate it sometime. So, we're going to be doing sushi tomorrow. Anywho, yeah, let's go ahead and roll the credits, see who all did what. So, hey, oh, thank you so much. Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. So thank you to all of my folks that have been hanging out with me today. Everybody who is so much supportive of the stream, and financially and not. You guys rock. I love all y'all to death. And thank you to everybody who popped in. All the people that came in on the raid from Smalls. Thank you, Smalls, for raiding off to me, honey. I appreciate it so much. I do need to see who I'm going to raid off to over on the Twitch side. If I can remember where my Twitch side screen is. It's on here somewhere. There's my screen. Okay, we're going to raid off to someone over on the Twitch side. I don't remember if I popped the giveaway form in or not, but here you go, Jen. Make sure that you fill out the form for me so I know that you won this see-through shaker card. Oh gosh, it's just so cool. And I will see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody on YouTube, and then we will be raiding off in just a minute once I pick somebody over on the Twitchverse. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.